All right, let's talk about this here. I actually raised the hood up to look at this battery, but I actually raised it up to test my light tester. But while I'm here, I pointed out that there was a little oil on the bottom of the motor, and I mentioned that sometimes the valve covers on these Jeeps leak. I don't know if this is one or not, but my old Jeep had a plastic valve cover on it, which is not too impressive. But there's a lot of oil right here. Now this should be where the PVC valve is, primary crankcase ventilation, PCV, whatever that is. And there's a piece of hose here, and there's a bunch of wrapped up pieces of tape right here. And this piece of hose here is all busted up. And I'm wondering if this has a PCV valve in it, or if it's supposed to have one, if someone took it out. Because I'm guessing that oil that I see, that mess right here, could just be from that. And also, I noticed there was oil in the breather. What the PCV valve does, and I may be wrong, but y'all correct me if I am, is it basically it lets the gas vacuum suck fumes out of here, but it keeps the oil from pumping up into the carburetor. It's like a block it's like a little ball in it that'll keep it from back feeding oil out of the system, which is kind of what that looks like it's doing there. So anyway, if any of you got any thoughts on that, you want to toss them in there. I don't know much about PCV valves to start with, and probably know even more or less about them than on a Jeep, which I'm not very familiar with. Now that belt, I'm looking at that serpentine belt there, it don't look bad. I know on my truck, after a few years, it was cracked up and looked like it was waiting to break, and that hadn't happened here. So, we got some washer fluid over there. We got some engine coolant juice down in there. We got brake fluid over here. I might check that later. I might check it now. See if it needs any. It's not a lot. It wouldn't hurt to have some. I don't like it when the brake fluid gets low. Let's see what this takes. .3. Takes .3. Let's go put some .3 brake fluid in the brake fluid holder. Sometimes sometimes they'll kind of get low a little bit, and you get one low enough to suck air, it makes for squishy brakes. I should have cans of .3 out here. There's a big giant can of it right there. Now, I wonder if this is any good. I don't know if that's good or if that's old stuff, but since it don't have a lid on it, I'm not going to grab it. I'll take this right here. I seem to have plenty. Let me just splash a little .3 brake fluid in the Jeep. Give her a little drink. Oh, joy. Got a little overflow there. It's okay though. Alright then.